In this lesson, we will look into the eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator. Eraser tool is used to quickly remove areas of artwork. Eraser tool is just located below the pencil tool in Tools panel. If you hold and see the flyout menu, eraser tool contains scissor and knife tool as well. For this lesson, we will stick with eraser tool. You can choose eraser tool from Tools panel, or you can press Shift E on your keyboard. Let's select the eraser tool, and here I have brush stroke that I have already created. So when I get the eraser tool, you can see it cuts through the brush stroke, and when I select it, you can see eraser tool has divided these two individual closed shapes. So eraser tool is great to work with closed parts. So let's undo this one, and this allows you to do fine tuning here like this. And if you double click on eraser tool, then that will bring up eraser tool option dialog box, where we have option to change the angle of the eraser, roundness and the size of the eraser. We have also reset button to reset to default setting. So you can make the change to the eraser tool here, or you can use left and right bracket key on your keyboard to lower and raise the eraser. Here you can press right bracket key to increase the diameter of the eraser, and press left bracket key to decrease the diameter of the eraser tool. You can also limit what gets erased by selecting the object you want to erase first. For example, I have line stroke already created here. Select the line you want to erase from the series of this line. Let's select this line, then grab an eraser tool from Tools panel, and we'll try to erase, so that we can notice that only the selected object is erased from the artboard. So when nothing is selected, you can erase all the object on the artboard. So let's grab the eraser tool and erase, then we can see all the objects are erased. Now here I have some rectangle with a fill and a stroke, and let's see what happens when we run eraser through the shape. So let's select the eraser from Tools panel first, and let's erase this part. We notice that it divides the shape into individual objects, and stroke and fill is reapplied to individual objects. And holding Shift key, it constrains the angle you are drawing on the shape to 45 degrees. So you can make a perfectly straight line with the eraser tool holding Shift key. You can also hold Alt key and run the eraser over the shape, and it will erase the shape into rectangle shape. Then if you hold Shift and Alt key, it will have a square eraser tool. For example, when you hold Shift and Alt key and run eraser over the shape, you will notice that shape is erased into square shape. And again you will notice that stroke and fill is reapplied to the individual objects. And one thing, eraser will not work on images, text, symbol and graphs in Adobe Illustrator. For example, let's open one image. Let's open from recent file. Let's open this image and see whether the eraser tool can erase on the image. Select the eraser tool, then try to erase. Then we can see it's not possible to use eraser tool directly on the image. To erase image, first you need to convert the image into tracing object. To do that, first select the image, then go to the control panel menu and click on image trace. This will convert image into tracing object. Click this one, then click on expand, and this will convert image to a vector image. Then we'll try to use the eraser tool on this image. Then we can erase the image easily. Eraser tool will also not work on text directly. For example, let's create some text here. Let's grab a text tool and write some text. Let's write button and increase the size of the text. Let's make it 200 and let's change the font color. Now let's grab an eraser tool and try to erase this text. Then you'll notice that it is not possible to erase the text directly. To erase the text, you will need to create outline first. Select the text using selection tool, then right click on the text and click on create outlines. Now let's see if we can erase the text. Select the eraser tool and here we go. You can erase the text easily. So this is all about the eraser tool in Adobe Illustrator.